Okay, that's not that steep. Well, I say that, but, you know what I kind of mean. Yeah, that works. Okay, we got ourselves a brand new fine-tuned box. They appear to be my sun visors. My sun visors appear to be shearing off. My radio also seems to be shearing off. Huh. Okay, I haven't seen that before. Alright, what's up YouTube? This must be Fast 775 Game. Come back to another episode of Expeditions, because why not, I guess. And also because I can't think of anything better to do, really. I don't know what else to do with myself, really, at the minute. So, yeah, we're back out here in Expeditions. We are going to be doing some more stuff here on the Season 2 region. Starting with this, because yeah, we're just gonna go with this one. Old friends. We need a logistician, whatever. Also, we need trucks, obviously. Yeah, what will I actually take? I don't know. I always find myself not really knowing what I want to take for these missions. We're gonna need something with a scanning module though, just so I can unlock parts of the map. Oh, I also bought that thing. Where was it? There it is. That thing. Yeah, I bought that thing after the last episode there. We don't have a lot of upgrades for it though, so I'm gonna leave it alone for the minute. I'm just gonna take a random one of these guys. I don't really know which one to take, if I'm being honest. They're all really the same to me at this point. I don't know. And yeah, I guess we could just go ahead and deploy. Why not? And yeah, we have a decent enough search area here. Okay, guys, we're out here. We're ready to go. I did take just a minute just to look at the map, just to see where we're going, because I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna end up doing this the best possible way. I probably won't. Let's be honest. I'm probably gonna do this a really awkward way in the end, but you know, just have to get on with it. I was also just looking at the map there for a few minutes, trying to remember what parts of the map I had, discovered from the last episode. So yeah, I also stole a whole load of parts from the outpost there, specifically just so I could prepare this one avalanche or whatever that's here. So yeah. Yeah, but anyways, how are you guys doing today? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having fun and playing games and everything's going good with E. That was a big bit of damage there. This truck is so good though. Even though it might not be so good if I damage the entire thing. If I blow out my suspension. So yeah, I might need to be careful about that. Also, I'm getting lag here. I may need to turn down my settings. If there's one thing I have noticed recently that has been really annoying me, and it does suck, my computer's been slow lately, I feel like. So, yeah, I am playing this on my PC. If anyone has any idea how to fix slow computers, please tell me. Because it is starting to get a bit annoying. I'm having huge problems with just getting the videos out on my computer. That's the reason why last episode was actually a day late. That's the reason why it came out a day late, because quite simply, yeah, I was having trouble rendering it, and then I was having trouble just getting it uploaded. So yeah, well, the rendering didn't take too much longer than usual, but the time taken to upload it, there was definitely a problem there. So yeah, but then again, that could be due to my crappy Wi-Fi a certain amount as well, but I'm not gonna blame it entirely on my Wi-Fi, just because it definitely didn't seem appropriate at the time. Okay, we're gonna go over here though, just because from the map when we were looking at it in the menu, I think this is easier to do if we just do this one first. I think, quote unquote, think here. I'm not gonna play too long for too long here today though as well. Just gonna do a couple of missions maybe with a bit of luck here. I don't know. We'll see. I really just want to, you know, play a small bit here, put something up on YouTube, and, you know, have a bit of fun. That's all. Expeditions, if I'm being honest, it's one of those games where I'm kind of like, you know, I do actually quite enjoy playing it, but at the same time, I'm not a particular fan of making videos with it. It's not my favorite, at least not at the minute. Also, that was another lag spike I got there. Keep getting lag. Why do I keep getting lag? I might need to turn down my settings, which I really don't want to do, but I might have to. I think it's partially due to recording as well, but damn. That's a problem. Okay. But I do think this is mostly just exploration, isn't it? Wait, are all these points that it's telling me to go, are these all optional? Why are they optional? That makes no... Why are the search... So I didn't even have to come over here. I could have just gone straight onto the island. Okay, that's a bit annoying, honestly. That's actually really annoying. What the hell is that? Is that... Sorry, is that... Drone? Is that a tent or something hanging from there? What the hell? What happened here? Is this a tent or something? Or a balloon? What a... Okay. That's weird. I'm gonna throw up my radar here, though. At least while we're here, maybe we can find an upgrade, maybe at the very least. Nope. Oh, but we did get an explore area. We did actually explore. Oh, I love this thing. It makes everything so much easier. Okay, let me just get over here then. Okay, we're back near the cliff piece here. So, yeah. Just decided to cut there a small bit. And we're almost over here. We could have actually nearly gone and explored, gone kind of over here in the last episode, but like, obviously just didn't get around to that. I'm not going recording for a huge length of time here today either. Just gonna do about an hour and get it all edited. Hopefully it won't be too long of a video, you know, hopefully I'll actually be able to shorten it so it's not long and boring or anything like that. Yeah, because, like I was saying, I'm not the biggest fan of just recording this game, but I do enjoy it, though, a lot. I would rather be playing SnowRunner at the minute, though. Even though, good news on SnowRunner, on that front, because... Oh, wait a second. How can I get across here? Wait a second. Let's... Oh, actually, just let me say it here before I forget to say it. Good news, because the... whatchamacallit? Oh, did I just... Oh, the engine shut off. Ah. Okay. Good to know. Hang on a second here. Wait a second. I was gonna say...
Good news, chaps. No, what? There's a new...
Season 15 for SnowRunner has been announced, finally. And we know now that we are getting it on... April 10th. So that's like 2 weeks from now. So basically what that means is we'll have this episode this week, we'll have another episode of Expeditions next week, and then it should be here, and I should be able to record it. Keywords being should, of course. Can I get into the AFIM, please? Apparently, I pulled a little too far away. Just give me a second here. Wait a second. I'm just gonna build one of these bad boys. Maybe you may be wondering why, and the simple explanation is the helicopter is the most OP thing I've ever seen in the game, pretty much. Well, at least in my opinion, anyways. This thing is OP as hell. Alright, just rotate it a bit. Give me... Yeah. Bit of luck, I'll be able to start it. I'll be able to pull myself up, please. Come on. No. We're getting pulled over. We're getting pulled over. Oh no, this is a really bad current here. Okay. I may need a different approach here. It may be necessary for a different approach. Yeah. maybe necessary. Damn it. How are you supposed to get onto these islands from this side? Because it doesn't seem to be possible. At least not from this angle. Maybe I should have brought anchors with me. I guess we can always try from the other side. Okay, we're up at the other outpost, guys, just because, well, yeah. I know I didn't try really all that hard to get across that gap there, but I don't have any anchors or anything, and I don't have materials to craft anchors, and I'm not spending money for the workshop just to have to go to find anchors just so I can, you know, try to go across that one way, which we failed to go across twice. So yeah, we're just gonna hop in the Ankh and hope that I don't run out of fuel. That's actually something that just entered my mind. Some thought that just entered my mind, because this thing is fuel thirsty. But it shouldn't be. We should be okay, I think. We don't have that far to travel. And most of what we're traveling is kind of downhill. Kind of. This might have been a mistake. Might have been. I don't know. We'll just have to see, I guess. It's fine. Even though the Ankh does have still a small tank and still a high fuel consumption in this game, I really like this truck in this game. I like it a lot more in this game than I do in SnowRunner, that's for sure. It just feels better in this game. I don't know why. I mean, in SnowRunner, it has limited use compared to other trucks in its class, but in this game, it doesn't have any limitations compared to the trucks in its class in this game. So it kind of makes you forget about the fact that it's horribly fuel inefficient and that it has a small tank. So yeah, you kind of forget about that, really, if I'm being honest. I could have probably done with putting the TIG and mud tires on it though, but I still kind of like using the Anko tires just because they're that little bit better in situations like rock and whatnot. So yeah, and a more solid terrain like here. That's okay. We're all right. Yeah, not too bad. I hope we can actually get down. I hope we can actually cross and get to the area where we need to scan. I mean, actually, theoretically, couldn't I have just scanned from where I was stuck? There's actually a good chance I probably could have, but I was too dumb to think of that. Ow. It's alright. Gonna continue on this way. This was about as far as I could see on the map. So down here we're kind of going into the blind. Oh hey, there's a airdrop right here. Okay, going into the blind isn't such a bad thing then, I guess. We got jack screws, we got that, we got an onyx. Okay. Give me fuel, please. Fuel. Yes, fuel. I'll take repairs, why not? We got space. That looks like a cliff edge. Here, let's just throw the thing up. See what it shows us. Upgrade location. Okay. Let me guess. It's going to be in some inexplicably hard place to get. Actually, no. It's right there. Well, that's still pretty hard to get to. Actually. Yeah. I don't know how I'm supposed to get to that. If I'm being honest. I still don't see really a plausible way of getting across to one of these islands. I don't even know if there's a way across from one of these islands to this island. I should have brought anchors. Damn it. I mean, we do have jack screws now, so if we tumble our way down here, maybe that's like a really short area to cross there. Let's drive up here, see what we can do. This is where the dumb ideas start to happen. Okay, that's not that steep. Well, I say that, but you know what I kind of mean. Yeah, that works. Okay, we got ourselves a brand new fine-tuned box for the Deccan S-3T. Alright, very nice. Can we... I don't remember, you don't have a Thomas winch on this truck, do you? Nope. Okay, where are those jack screws that we just got? Jacks. Jack. Okay. Can I, like, throw myself off the edge here, kind of? Yeah, I kind of can. Eh? Oh, that damaged myself. Shouldn't have done that. I would admit that was a terrible idea. I'm gonna need to use the other one now, so better hope I don't flip again. There. Never understand why you have to be like so inexplicably high. Why it only let you spawn it like really high up. That definitely gets annoying. So even though we don't have that far to go here, it is still quite deep by the looks of it. Yeah, definitely deep. Get through. Oh, turn into the turn. Oh. We're all right. Yes. Okay, we're good. Now I can just drive around the bank here, and maybe... No, we can't. I don't think we can. Did I just blow a tire? Yeah. Did I blow another one? No, just that one. Okay. We're good. We're good to go. Yeah. Also, I never had my headlights on. I mean, to be fair, it never really gets too dark in this game, so you're usually okay. Looks like there's some kind of like ancient castle on top of this island here, or something like that. Yeah, it really looks like there's something up there, doesn't there? I feel like there's a big arch up there. I don't know. What do I know about ancient civilizations or whatever this game is about? I don't even really remember at this point. This game is about I don't know. It's about exploration. That's about it in my mind at the end of the day, really. Okay. Suppose if we're gonna try and radar the thing, may as well try and get to it, get as close as possible to the place. Yeah. At least here it's simple enough to cross by the looks of it. I say that, and now I'm kind of stuck. Yes, that's perfectly normal. That's exactly what's supposed to happen. There we go. Almost. Not really. Those rocks. Don't get those stuck beneath the bumper. Okay, I'm across. Finally. That took me a few minutes of shifting around to do. There was not a lot of winch points in there, so that was annoying. Okay, so we should probably be able to get the search zone from here, probably. We should be able to. Considering the size of the search radius last time. I mean, I keep forgetting how big the search radius on this thing is. Yeah, there we go. We got another upgrade location. Where is it? That was literally all the thing required. Okay. Get rewards. Continue. I want to see where the hell this upgrade is. It's up there. Okay. Well, considering we definitely can't get across here, and considering the fact that we probably... Yeah, we're not going to be able to get across there with them. We're going to make a strategic retreat here. Back to the headquarters. To the headquarters. Bam. Okay, cool. I can get that upgrade whenever. It doesn't matter. There's probably another mission in here somewhere that will probably take us out to that center island at some point. Probably. Right? Oh, there's probably a task somewhere. Yeah, but this job here, this is the job I actually wants to do next. This job actually requires the CRGO module. So this is the one we're going to do next, which is the new land drone RC car sort of thing. So yeah, let's do this. Select. So we're going to need a truck with this guy on the back of it. Which truck will I take? Which one will I take? I do actually have the drone equipped onto this thing. Maybe? We'll take it with us just in case. Alright guys, we're here and ready to go. I just went for the safe thing here, and I put the module for the drone thing onto the Tactical Force here, because whenever you're in doubt, you always use the Tactical Force. It's literally the best truck ever. Also, if anyone knows, can someone please tell me what this circle is? I don't know what it is, but it keeps showing up around my trucks every so often. Maybe it's like the range that's the cargo drone can go from your truck? I doubt it. Maybe it is, though. Also, how do I get over this way? We can go down this way, like before, I suppose, technically, and wrap up this way. I don't think that's actually the fastest way, but I kind of set off in this direction, so I'm just going to kind of keep going in it. It's fine. It's the way things work. You pick a direction, and you act like you're sure. That's how you get places when you don't know where you're going, you know? It makes perfect sense. Just pick something and act like you're sure. that's called leadership, right? Might actually have to be careful through here though, just because it does get a little bit uneven, but you know. This is the Force. There's literally no job with this truck I haven't been able to do in this truck. Except for maybe some of the jobs where you might need a smaller vehicle, but technically speaking, or well, theoretically speaking, all of our problems should be solved now, because we have a vehicle which can we literally have a tiny cargo drone like wheel drone. Well, I keep calling it a drone, but let's be honest, it's just a fancy RC car. Let's be honest here, okay? Also, this does not look like this doesn't look like fun. Maybe I shouldn't have come this way. There we go. Perfect. Come on, Force, you can do this. Yeah, I don't really have a lot to talk about, if I'm being honest. I do really want to see how this drone works, but obviously that's going to take a minute here. I mean, I could talk about Season 15 a small bit, but honestly, I don't really know much about it. I always just wait until I actually have the DLC myself. I don't really look at any sort of PTS or whatever. There are certain things I will look at, and there are certain things I'll just probably end up figuring out anyways, like the new trucks, and, well, there was supposed to be a load of new trailers, but I think like one of the trailers, a logging trailer, got cut, so now we're only getting a couple of flatbeds, which is still cool, but I was kind of excited for the logging trailer because it was like a dual trailer or something like that. It was like a what's the right way of describing it? I think it's like a B train. Oh no, no. No, not here, man. Anywhere but here. Come on. No, not that. This, winch. Pull me over, please. That's also another thing I love about this truck. It has a great amount of, like, like, the engine won't turn off. Like, it really has a lot of, angle that it will work. The engine will still stay turned on even at some incredible angles. I feel like, yeah, I feel like it's got better of that than some other trucks, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, but I think that was what was cut. That was like a B-train logging trailer. I think that's the proper term for it. Like it's, you know, it's almost like a dual trailer, you know, road train sort of thing. I don't know. And it was for medium logs. That thing I was like really excited to see come out, but apparently we're going to be getting that in like a later mid-season update. So yeah, oh well. Just have to keep waiting. Which season 15 has felt like it's been an exceedingly long amount of time to get here, but what are you gonna do? You can't. I could complain all I want, really, but it's not going to make it come any faster. At least we do have a release date now, and it's not like an extremely far away release date. It's only 2 weeks, so yeah, that is one good thing to be happy about. Now I need to figure out where I'm going up here. Probably could have driven straight up there, but we're gonna go up here. I don't exactly know what we're doing here, if I'm being honest. We're finding the nearest bear's lair. Okay. You know, I said this about myself in the last one, and I'm going to say it again. It would really help me a lot if I actually read the contracts before I dived into them. Not just went like, oh, we're going over here? Okay, cool, let's do that. Because that's really how I do the missions in this game. They're just like, whichever one takes me like further into the map so I can see more. Yeah, that's the one I'm going to look. That's the way I'm going to look or whatever. That's like literally my full logic and way of thinking, pretty much. Come on, is this? I'm assuming because this one, yeah. No bear has recently been here, that's for sure. Yeah, the blue box, that means it's one of those kind of dummy circles, I guess. Dummy boxes. It's just there to tell you to go there, and you know, you might think that you're gonna get it, but then you don't get it. So yeah. Is there some kind of block up here? Because I'm seeing yellow boxes. Either that or it's a job. feel like a block's plausible, more likely though, if I'm being honest. And I don't see anything that really looks like it's blocking the way. But then again, there are some roadblocks in this game which you can nearly drive over. I'd say that's a job, right? Come on, man, drive. May need to add a little bit of fine-tuned box. I do find that the fine-tuned box works best for this truck. Even though I'm not always the biggest fan of fine-tuned boxes. I usually like using other gearboxes. Fine-tune's usually not my first choice. Is that the other truck? Yes, it is. That's the other freaking truck. Okay. Wait a second, follow it. What does it want me to do? Just bring it back to the base. Okay, so we may be doing that now as well. Okay, why the hell wouldn't I? Oh wait, no, I don't want to restart. Jeez. Why the hell wouldn't I do that? Well, we're gonna do the job first. The job at hand, the one that we actually do have to do here. We're gonna do that first. But why the hell? Yeah, jeez, well, we have to do that. We have to get the new truck, even though I'm probably not gonna end up using it. Oh no! Wait, wait. This is not a great place to be in. I'm not enjoying the terrain that they have here. I mean, this region is a very nice region. I will say that much. What the hell happened around here? Is there a rock slide or something? Like, I understand why these guys crashed. That's one thing. That's one thing I'm gonna say. For once, I actually understand the fact that whoever was driving that thing, I understand why he crashed here. This is terrible. Okay. Can I get by you? Am I gonna have to kind of winch my way around? I'm probably gonna have to winch myself up here a small bit, aren't I? Yeah, just roll down a small bit. Turn up this direction. I find that, like, slightly hilarious, how I just kind of ran into the other truck that we need to, that we can unlock in this region without even really looking for it. I kind of just find that hilarious. That's good. That's good. I love that. Well, considering the other truck, which we did unlock, was near the other outpost, I suppose it does make sense that that truck would be near the outpost which we came from. So yeah, like you switch up you switch up which side of the map the trucks are on. That obviously does make sense. And it looks like we have another dummy box down here. Even though, don't quote me on this, just because I'm not always 100% sure on this sort of thing. There's still a lot of stuff in this game that I don't 100% follow sometimes, you know? I'm just like, wait, is this? And then I'm like, no. And then I'm like, yeah, no, wait. No, I'm just going there like, okay. This is too shallow. Okay, cool. So we did have to go down here near the river. Okay. Can I throw up my module here just for the hell of it? May as well. What do we got? We got an objective. And no upgrade, so. Okay. Okay, but we need to get down to the water. Actually, before I go ahead and do that, I might helicopter out the Unimog here, just so we have a truck close to the Destin there. Oh, look, the CR Go thing shows up here underneath the trucks. You know, I still really don't understand how this thing's supposed to work. That's the reason why I am excited to try and figure out how to use it, but I still really am confused on how it works. Okay, let's just helicopter this thing over here quickly, though. Literally the most OP item in a game ever, pretty sure. Like, seriously. I don't I don't know. I mean, like, teleportation exists in a lot of games, but in this game, it's extremely overpowered, I feel like. It's just my way of thinking. It's extremely overpowered in my opinion. In this game, like, especially, like. Okay, how do I get down to the river? We need to go back this way, so the opposite way to where the truck's facing. That's great. Okay, get in truck. Okay, need to turn around here. That's easier said than done in a gigantic military truck, but you know, we'll try our best. Oh hey, there's an airdrop right there, and I didn't even notice it. Oh, we got anchors, we got... Actually, leave the anchors for the other guy. Just, I feel like he needs them more. We'll take that, we'll take that. Even though the scrap is not worth anything, really, and I never end up getting to use them anyways. We'll take some spares, though, just in case. Okay, we want to head down this way. I don't see any real point in trying to repair that, whatchamacallits, that roadblock. Okay, that roadblock there, since it seems like we can easily bypass it. Driving around. We got some kind of monument over here. Okay. Is that up on top? Is that some kind of stone sculpture or something? What am I looking at here? We just get this job done. It's the big job. And also, this is the job that allows us to use the drone thing, I think. I'm still unclear on what we're using the drone for, but, you know. I'm guessing it's to place the camera trap, I think, which we brought with us. Was it a trap camera that I brought, that we had to bring with us? Wait a second, I need to check my inventory again. What was it? Trap camera? Yeah, camera trap, yeah. Yeah, they told me to bring those with me as well as the drone. So I'm assuming we're using the drone to place the trap camera. I'm assuming. It's just a hunch, you know? Because we don't want to bring our truck near to where bears are. Even though, let's be honest, if we were up against a bear in this, we would absolutely crush them. We'd just run them over. Even though I think that's kind of not what we're trying to achieve in the mission. I think this game is supposed to be more about, you know, preserving the wildlife and whatnot. You know, just I have a slight feeling that's you know that they don't want to kill the bear. Okay, you can basically see the way down from here. I'm gonna throw up the radar though, just to see if we got upgrade anywhere. I'm desperate for upgrades. Give me upgrade. Wait, we got upgrade. Okay. See, look, it's worth it. 100% worth it to do that. Where upgrade be? Upgrade? Oh wow, we were right like on the edge of finding it. Okay, it's a bit far away. We might not get to that. Even though I said we wouldn't get to the last one, but hey, I prevailed. Even though technically I did kind of crash. But, you know. Oh hey, look, there's some big observatory over there as well. I think there's some kind of mission that you can do where there's like a cutscene, I think, and that thing like opens up. I'm not sure, but I think there might be. I mean, that observatory is cool as hell. And it's actually the first sign of civilization in this game. I really didn't actually pay any attention to it in the last episode, but I feel like that observatory is like the first sign of proper civilization in this game. Because it's got paved roads up there. And everyone knows in one of these games, paved roads is a sign of civilization. That's the only sign of civilization you need. Seems like this is the bear's favorite fishing spot. The lair must be close. Wait, what? So do you want me to... Oh, we gotta drive back up? Oh, I hate this game. You gotta be kidding me. I literally went the most inefficient way possible. Okay, well, Well, yeah, okay. I mean, the Unimog is up there, but the Unimog doesn't have the CR Go yoke, so... Oh no, I just... Damn it. That's a problem. Slight problem. That's probably more than a slight problem. Okay, so what's the play now? Or we could recover the thing and then helicopter it back up to here. That's not a terrible idea, actually. I might do that. Yeah, why not? See, this is the reason why the helicopter is overpowered. It's the most overpowered thing ever, but I love it. It's basically like you make a mistake and it's like, no, you're fine, man. You made a mistake. It's okay. Field base, that's the one we want. There we go. Free recovery, because every recovery is free the first time rounds for, you know, whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't know why it is, but after that it's paid. Teleportation powers, yay. Okay, we're up here. I do need the thing to be the opposite way. Can we do that? Yeah, pretty much. Nice. It does steal fuel out of your own tank, though, which is kind of annoying, but hey, it's better than having to drive the entire way back up here. Also, why are there sparks coming from my cow? I swear, there's sparks coming from my cow. Also, why is there something sticking out of my roof rack? Oh wait, no, that's that. Wait. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but some parts of the truck seem to be like shearing off. Are those my sun visors? My windshield wipers? Can't tell. Are those my... They appear to be my sun visors. My sun visors appear to be shearing off. My radio also seems to be shearing off. Huh. Okay, I haven't seen that before. Yeah, my passenger side sun visor is now located on the outside of the truck, so yeah, if I have a passenger in here, they're going to be blinded. That's alright, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. Yes, bugs in games. You gotta love them. Unless they're extremely annoying. And, you know, they're the kind of bugs that make you want to quit. Okay, so this was the place that we came by before. So wait, we're like following a trail here or something, I think. Are you sure those aren't just my tire tracks from before? Okay, so I guess we're driving in this direction now. Maybe? I don't know what on earth's going on here. Why is it going so far? Approximate borders of the animal's territory. Okay. That's actually mildly concerning. I do not want to be inside the territory of a bear. Oh, that's okay, because we're not inside the territory. We're still extremely far away. You've got to be kidding me. This... I hate this game because it always throws you a curveball when you think you're... Like, when you think you've got everything just about where you need it, and then it just goes like, no. That's not the end of the mission. Great, so now I do have to drive back down here. Actually, that's probably not the best way. Probably the best way is to go up here, I'd say, and then up here and drive back down is probably the best way of doing that, I'd say, by the looks of it. Probably take more time, but I'd say that's the best way of doing that. Yeah, this job's taking longer than I thought it would. I don't think I'm actually going to have time to... Yeah, sorry, I just looked at the time of my recording time there. I actually don't think I'm going to have time to get the other truck, the decking, the decking, whatever, however the hell you're supposed to pronounce it. There's one thing I'm terrible at, definitely, it's pronouncing things, or figuring out, or, you know, just guessing the pronunciation of things. But then again, I feel like most people guess the pronunciation of things wrong anyways, so I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna get time to recover the other truck, which is actually kind of annoying now that I think about it. Damn it! I would have actually liked to have gotten that truck this episode, but we can get it the next episode, so we're all right, I think. Hopefully, yeah. Let's just figure out how to. I really want to use this. I really want to use the drone. I really want to use the RC car on me. really want to do like donuts in it or something. I don't know. But the normal things that you do with RC cars, like throw them off ramps and have races with them. That'd actually be kind of. Actually, can you race them? If you're in multiplayer and one of your friends had a drone or had the RC car, you also had an RC car, can you race? Can we get like an RC car race circuit or something? That'd be cool. This is what happens when, you know, I just start spitballing ideas. I don't know if that's a good idea, but it sounds cool. It sounds good in my head. It might not be a good idea, but it sounds cool, so that's the reason why it is cool. And it should totally work. If it sounds cool, then it should be cool, and it should totally work. Yeah, that's perfect logic. It has the same vibes as saying, I may not have a brain, but I have an idea, people. Okay. Can I? Yeah, I can drive through here, I think. I may need to swing a little bigger, though. Yeah, I have to swing a little bit bigger. Yeah, I think this video is actually going to end up being longer than I initially anticipated it to be, because I am over an hour in recording at the minute, so yeah, that's honestly quite annoying, but whatever. I suppose it does, it does happen. It is something that does happen. Oh, jeez. Okay, I almost flipped the truck, but we're alright. The rock saved me. That's good. Okay. Also, did I use some of my spare fuel? Because some of my spare fuel is not in roof rack. Just now noticed that. Oh crap, we're still not here. You can't go any further by car. Remote controlled ground drone will help us. Oh, okay, finally. Yes. Okay, we get to use the thing. See, this was actually what I was talking about in the last episode. I was saying we better actually have a specific, like, area to use this. Like, specific. It better not just be like a party trick. There has to be actual good reasons to use this, and this definitely seems like it. So how the hell do I use it? I'm supposed to do ground drone. Switch to the thing. Oh, okay, it opened up. Place car. How do I place it? Oh, okay, it's just there. Right. Okay, so it's kind of like the other thing. Why can I not position it when it's close to the ground? That's... I hate this game. Why can you not... Okay, can I position it in front of me? Oh, okay. A remotely controlled ground drone may find its way into places where a vehicle won't fit, but it can't go too far away from your truck. Okay. Vehicle signal amplifiers and the generator module emit a radio signal, allowing you to control a ground drone within the coverage area. What's the coverage area? Is this what this circle is? Is this my coverage area? It better be. Well, if it is, then we should have plenty of space. So we do, yeah, we have to go over here. Okay. Can Okay, so we have a signal strength. Ground drone's battery capacity is limited. Keep an eye on the energy levels and don't forget to charge it regularly. Okay, so I actually traded with the truck there and I actually added more batteries to it because, yeah, I brought extra batteries with me, but like, yeah, it actually adds like it actually, what's it? You can see it actually adds stuff on top of it, so it actually has like a roof rack, just like the whatchamacallit, just like the roof racks on all the regular trucks nearly. So that's kind of the way that works. I do have a camera trap on me. You can actually put it inside the drone from the garage, so you can actually do that. That was actually something I did as well. So yeah, this thing, does this have headlights? Oh, it does have headlights. Oh, nice. So you can do that. So I'm assuming like we can't go too far, well, we can't go into too terrible of terrain, I'm assuming. Does this thing have a winch by any chance? Oh, it does. Oh, okay. Okay, well that's good. Do I have like gears or anything? Because this seems quite slow, if I'm being honest, but eh. What will you do? Oh, look at that. Oh, this is real fun, actually. Okay, deliver it. And that was it. Okay. I 100% would have wanted to play this more. And okay, we got an engine there. Got 28 grand as well. Okay, continue. Actually, something has just struck my mind. It's a dumb idea, but see how the thing there is inside our range? Wait a second. It's a dumb idea, but then again, I am all about dumb ideas. I have to test this. I 100% have to test this. Does this thing drive through water? Like, I mean, I do mean like fully drive through water. Can we drive underwater with it? Because it is electric. It's not using fuel. Will the game allow us to drive this thing through the water? That I 100% have to test this, and if it does, we 100% have to try and get the upgrade. Because I'm assuming we still can do that, right? Also, do we actually have to bring the thing back to the truck, or I'd say we don't have to, because we could just recover to the garage, right? I'm assuming. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, 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 whoa. We're alright, we're alright, we're alright. Ooh. Wait, but then do we actually have to go back to the truck to, like, pack it up? I'm assuming we do. I don't know, I'll figure this out later. But 100% we have to try and drive through here. Oh no, it still has water level. Oh. Ah. It still has oh, okay, so it's not waterproof. Good to know. Okay, I just probably destroyed an extremely expensive drone. It's fine. Okay, return to headquarters. Actually, wait a second though. I want to test the one on the other yoke, on the can. Wait a second. Look, this thing has a lot smaller radius. So if you got the module on the truck, you get a bigger radius. Ah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. But on the small guy, don't get nearly as much. Okay. Then this thing just kind of comes off. You disassemble it or whatever, or assemble it or whatever. And you just drive around like this as well, but obviously got much shorter range of travel or signal or whatever. Well, you still have to look at the batteries. That is one thing. Then how do I put it back on top? That's 100% the big question here. Change truck. Outside. Oh wait, okay. Oh wait, it's in the thing. Okay, recovery. Wait, recovery returns the ground drone to the storage module installed on a vehicle. Return to the vehicle. You will go back to controlling the vehicle which the ground drone was. The deployed. Oh, okay, so recovery just sticks it back on top. Okay. That kind of makes sense. Okay. Well, yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode then, guys. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And I will hopefully see you all in the next one. But that is going to be it for today's episode. I don't really have time to record any longer. But, yeah. Thank you guys. See you in the next one. Goodbye.